Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nan. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for clicking on the links I have shared, because I share links to my videos on every platform as I can. Like, I just try to advertise myself, video on marketing my own videos, because nobody will do that for you. Yeah, let's not even start off this video with all of that. Thank you so much. If you're new here, please subscribe to this channel. If you're returning, thank you so much for stopping by again. Like, you could do so many things with the time you are spending to watch this video, but you have chosen to just click on this video and watch this video. At the end of it all, I promise you it's not going to be a waste of your time at all. Thank you so much for clicking. Please, before we go any further, do not forget to like this video, share with your friends if you find this video helpful. I know you will find the video helpful. So on today's video, I am going to be giving simple tips for weight loss. Yeah, you heard me, just very simple and practical tips for weight loss. These are tested and tried tips. These were tips that I have tried by myself, and I tried a while ago. They worked for me. I was able to do it. If I could do it, I know you also can do it. If you have the right mindset, if you put yourself to it, you can also do it. See, the thing is, losing weight is not an easy task. It's not even, the thing is, making this video is so personal to me. I have never felt qualified enough to talk about like weight loss on a large platform, to think of any platform. Like, it's even YouTube. I'm coming to YouTube is like the first place I am coming to even talk about like my weight loss journey, or talk about my give tips for weight loss. I've never really felt qualified enough, so this is quite a touchy topic for me. I feel like in most cases, like, it is the nutritionists that talk about weight loss, it is the professionals, the healthcare givers that talk about weight loss. But then I am just going to give you like practical tips that have worked for me, and I have carried on in my life over the years, and have become even like a lifestyle. I just enjoy living this way, because I know that see, at the end of the day at the end of the day, you just can never tell. Somebody like my sister and I are two opposites, because she doesn't care at all for anything. She tries to keep fit. She does her morning workouts, like she jogs, she makes sure she wakes up in the morning and take her run or her walks, but she's still going to come back and download all her meals. But for me, I feel like there are certain things that I need to actually do, like true and true, to actually achieve what I need to achieve. So I just hope that you find this video very, very helpful at the end of the day. Do this. If I could do this, then I know that you can also do this. The thing is, this video was inspired by one of my subscribers. Shout out to you, Paula. I think in my first or second video, she made a comment, or rather, I asked my subscribers to ask me anything they would want me to share on this channel, on my channel. If it aligned with my values, of course I was going to put it out here and share with all of you. So Paula, this video was inspired by you, and I know that so many people out there will find this video interesting and helpful, and I'm just here to give like the tips that have worked for me, what I have tried. So if you're interested in learning and knowing the simple steps and tips to try for weight loss, keep watching this video. Don't you go anywhere. So the first tip I'm going to give is to have the right mindset. Yeah, you heard me right. Having the right mindset helps in just making it easy and making it possible for one to be able to achieve weight loss. You have to make up your mind. You have to be disciplined. You have to know exactly why you're doing it, what you're doing it for. So at the end of the day, with the right mindset, of course, it means that you're going to have a goal. Like you're going to set probably short or long-term goals. And short-term goals will probably have to be like goals that you're setting for yourself within probably some months or a few years, and then maybe 1 to 3 or 5 years. And then long-term goals are goals that you're setting for yourself for life. Like it's going to be above like 5 years, 10, 20, 50. And that goes to say that, especially for weight loss, like weight loss is something that at the end of the day, if you did it and found it interesting, then most certainly it becomes a lifestyle. Honestly, it just becomes so effortless, because looking at it now, looking at my life right now, and the way that I do certain things, the things I put into my body, I just don't let just anything get into my body. Like, I have to think twice. Sometimes when I eat certain things, I feel bad for my body. Like, so after all the effort you're making, you are taking yourself 10 steps back. Really, you want to do that to yourself? No. But then that's the thing is that and there are days where I just go off, especially in the period or this phase of my life. So the time I achieved losing weight, that I went from being a size 12 to a size 6, was like 8 years ago. Yeah, it was like 8 years ago. That was during or immediately after uni. I knew that I had always wanted to go on like a strict diet to just lose some weight and all of that, but I just had so many distractions. Not necessarily distractions, but I was still in school at that time. So I just felt like all of those school activities and stuff, you're stressed from school, you come back, and I just didn't want to put in the effort per se. Even though I was trying to stay fit, I was working out, I had like I used to do aerobics, I used to jog around school with some of my schoolmates. We used to just do it. I had like people I did all of these things with. Shout out to some of them, Esther, Ene, some of these people. If you're watching this video, shout out to you. I see a whole lot of them still on with this lifestyle. Like, man, it takes effort, it takes courage, it takes having the right mindset to actually achieve it. I am not trying to make this video very long, so I'm going to move on to the next point. The next point is going to be that try and drink water. I know you're waiting for one huge point. You're waiting for one. Please drink plenty of water. Drinking plenty of water helps with your metabolism. Like, sometimes it even helps in reducing your appetite. For me personally, when I feel hungry, one of the things that I try to do is to take water. I drink water first. Okay, for drinking of water, I know that normally in the morning, one of the first things I do is like have some water, warm water, lemon water, or lemon and ginger water. I just try to make sure that the first thing I take in the morning is water, and that already helps in my intake of water, counting my water intake for the day. I would advise that at least in a day you should be able to take 6 to 8 glasses of water. Yeah, if you can, you should try it. It's going to go a long way in helping you lose weight. I know that people also say water makes you fat, water makes you plump, it just makes you look fresh and all of that. Yeah, it does all of that, but imagine if you're applying all the other tips I am going to be sharing as the video progresses, then you understand what I mean. Now, the next tip I'm going to be talking about is going to be to incorporate exercising. Just try and put in just try exercising, try and do certain physical activities, working out. You don't have to like do the working out or the gym workout, going to the gym and all of that. You don't have to do that exactly. Honestly, you can try first by doing little or simple skips in your house. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to go out of your comfort zone to lose weight. Comfort zone in quotes. When I mean going out of your comfort zone, like leaving your house will you need the motivation that you want? Yes, you can get the right motivation if you go to the gym, if you meet other people who you are inspired by every day, who would ginger you, if I should use the word, who would encourage you, who you would be, you feel like, if you're a team player, if you like to do if you like to do things with people, if you feel like you will not be able to do it on your own because you're going to need that extra encouragement, you're going to be needing a coach who is going to be pushing you, and all of that. Yeah, it's good for you to actually sign up at a gym. But I'm also here to encourage you, to let you know that you can actually lose weight in the comfort of your home. You can try by skipping every day. You can decide that you want to do it in the mornings or in the evenings. For me, when I lost weight, I used to work out like in the mornings most of the times. Like, I preferred morning workouts. I still do. I prefer to work out in the morning. Depending on how the day goes for me, there are days when I am just up and I am out like immediately. I just have activities, time is not on my side, so I just try to forget about the workout, knowing that later in the day I am going to pay for the workout that I was not able to do like in the morning. So incorporating like physical activities help a lot. Sometimes you just need to even take a walk. If you're not the workout type, forget gym, forget doing aerobics at home, forget even trying to do like some of some certain things you see everybody out there doing to lose weight. You can decide to just take walks. There are days when you can just walk around in your area. That being said, I'm just going to move on to the next step, which is to get enough sleep. Babes, guys, you guys need to rest, you guys need to sleep. Like, sleeping just helps in calming you down. Sleep reduces any form of stress that you're going to be having. If you're going to be feeling too weak to work out, when you rest, if you have enough sleep, by the time you wake up, you're going to just be feeling nice and okay. You want to take on the day, you want to take on all of the activities that you have for the day. So try and rest, okay? At least get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. See, all these things and doing all this in the buskiness. Okay, for my non-Nigerian subscribers, like I meant to say that trying to just be, so I don't know the words. I don't know how to describe in that skiness. Please, if you have another word for it, comment down below. Let me know if you have another word for in that skiness. But what I'm trying to just say is that, like, you don't have to do it all or stay up at night because you feel like you shouldn't be sleeping for you shouldn't be sleeping for so long, or you shouldn't be sleeping for hours. Like, man, that was why God made sleep. God made sleep for us to be able to rest, to be able to gather our strength and energy and have it to do something again for the next day. That is why we have rest. Even God rested on the seventh day, so who are you not to rest? So the next tip I'm going to be talking about is to keep in a food journal. To keep a food journal. Keeping a food journal will actually help you a lot in planning, like, what you let into your body, the food that you eat. Now, when I say keeping a food journal, right, when you begin initially, one of the first things you're going to be doing, at least if you're making an effort, is to be able to write down the foods that you eat every day on a regular. Now that you have started working, and now that you have told yourself, okay, I want to start watching my weight, I want to lose some weight, you can decide to keep a food journal, and then every day you write down the things that you eat. As you write down the things you eat on a daily, eventually you will now decide to substitute those things for healthier options. Like, you can now decide that, okay, instead of eating so and so, I prefer to eat that and that. Instead of, these are just very practical tips I am giving you, because if you are supposed to like just do it exactly how it is in quotes, or how everybody out there is doing weight loss. It may not work for you. We are all very unique, we are all different people, so you can just begin gradually. Imagine for a breastfeeding mom, or okay, no, not a breastfeeding mom, rather, what example should I use? Imagine, okay, yeah, let's say a mom, someone who is just out of maternity, someone who is trying to like gain her her confidence back by losing some weight, and then you decide to just go in fully like that. Like, your body was through a whole lot. You can't afford to just want to kill yourself and break your bones for you know in an instant. So you can just begin by gradually doing the little things you can do, and then from there you eventually notice that gradually, okay, I'm beginning to learn to do without this, I'm beginning to learn to do without that, and it just helps a whole lot. So let's move on to the next tip I'm going to be giving now. This tip, I don't even know what to say, because the thing is oh, well, some of us said it's not going to be easy, knowing that you have to give up eating late at night. Man, yeah, you have to give up eating late at night. There are days when you're just going to feel very hungry at 10 p.m., at 9 p.m., at you can eat at those times. So personally, if I'm going to actually advise you, I'm going to tell you that you should alternate, like eating the normal meal you're going to have with probably fruits or even nuts. If you're the type that can eat nuts, personally I eat nuts and it doesn't stress me out in any way. I literally survived on any options of nuts out there you can keep handy, so you'll be able to substitute. We have almonds, we have tiger nuts, we have there are different types of nuts out there, and you can just substitute with all of that. So I'm going to move to the next option, which is choosing healthier snacks, and it also like kind of relates with the first point that I made. Okay, not the first point, the previous point before this, choosing healthier snacks. Like, you can avoid eating some kind of things when you're supposed to probably eat Pringles, or when you're supposed to eat chips, when you're supposed to eat all those your sweet potato chips and all of that. You can alternate it with eating fruits, you can alternate it with eating, like, taking smoothies, you can alternate it. So when you're going out to in the day, when you know that you're going to be having, if you know you're going to be having a very busy day, one of the advices I'm going to be giving you is that you should at least pack your meal for the day. We see people on the internet or around us that even prep their meals and just keep, if you're a very busy person and you cannot be making all those meals every day, you can decide that you're prepping your meals. And if you have decided you want to be doing that, maybe you cannot even do that for yourself. We have people around us who also do some of these things and just ease the stress for somebody out there. You can decide to sign up to a professional's meal plan, and then they can help you in making all of these, like, other better choices. So another another point I am going to be making is that you should try and cut down on sugars. Oh my god, like, try and cut down on sugars there. Try and cut down on sugars. You heard me. I know you have a sweet tooth. I know it's not going to be easy. I know that I am just saying gibberish probably, but you can do it. You can ditch all of those sugary foods, all of those sugary snacks, all of those sugary drinks. Sodas, man, sodas are our enemy. A Aproko doctor said that any form of drink you open and you hear it means that it is unhealthy. Like, and to be honest, sometimes I take malt. I always console myself with the fact that malt is one of the healthiest drink, or is healthier and all of that. But when I open it, I still hear the sound, right? So I have, after like watching Apoko Doctor's videos, I was just laughing at myself, like, so look at you now, you're forming, you don't even take soda, so look at you, you're here taking, malt every, like, okay, not every day though, but I once in a while I just find myself drinking malt and I like it. Maltina in particular, like I just like my malt. I'm just going to say that you should try and cut down on sugars. Honestly, if you're taking your pap, if you can alternate with honey, if you can alternate with, like, there are other options I see around. People are beginning to be more creative with all these things. I have seen like date and is it date and nuts or so, like it was just something that like my husband like got for me and got for us as a family. It was a powder, a sweet powder that you could add to your teas and other things. These are healthier options instead of using like the normal granulated sugar, the normal sugar that in your foods. Personally, I do not take sugars. Like, I just woke up and I cut out sugars from my meals. Like, I cut it out completely. The thing is, I'm going to these steps I'm giving you, right? I'm trying to be how do I even put it now? I'm trying to be real and also considerate in giving these steps. If you actually want to get like know exactly like how I did it personally, then I'm just going to leave the link to my Instagram below. You can just slide into my DM and we can talk about it, and I can probably help you out with like your choices and all. So finally, the last point I am going to make is that you have to be patient and consistent with yourself. As determined as you are, as you have made up your mind to do this, you have to be very, very patient with yourself, because achieving weight loss does not happen in a day. You can't just wake up one morning just because you have skipped, just because you have stopped taking sugars or sodas, and then you decide, or you feel like you will just you will just become slim in a minute. No, it doesn't happen that way. Don't skip today and then the next minute you're going to check your stomach in the mirror to see if you've actually like lost some weight. You have to stay consistent with it. You have to keep doing it. You have to keep pushing. For me, honestly, when I decided to begin on this journey, I did not see results until after 6 months. Yes, I know, right? Until after 6 whole months, that was when I just saw a drastic, like, okay, I wasn't even the one seeing it. It was almost like people just started realizing, people around me just started realizing that, oh boy, what's going on? My family already knew that I was on a journey. My mom did not even find it funny at that time. It was almost like, gosh, she was, food, you're not eating my food. What is wrong with you? At some point, like, she got really frustrated and started buying all that I needed to eat. That was just her own way of supporting me and clearing her own conscience as a Nigerian mom that she is, that she has tried and she has also assisted, in this weight loss journey that I am on. So the thing is, you just have to be consistent. You have to be patient. You're going to be so many distractions just beginning from your head. The moment you make up your mind to do something, you're going to now start even doubting yourself sometimes, because you're going to be feeling like, can I actually do this? Yes, you can do it. You just need to stay consistent. I am trying so hard to make this video very, very short. I don't want this video to be long at all, so that you just get all the right points. And if you're trying to lose belly fat, see, babes, the easiest option I'm going to give you, or the easiest advice I'm going to give you, is to cut down on late night meals. That thing works like magic. It's not going to be easy, but you can do it. Cut down on late night meals. When you're hungry at night, substitute with making smoothies, eating fruits, eating nuts. Just eat something that would take away the hunger, apart from like eating your rice or eating, just eat salad, eat something, eat just eat something healthier compared to eating your meal. So there you have it, simple and easy effective tips for weight loss. Guys, remember that losing weight does not happen just in a day. It's a journey. You just have to find what works for you. Find what works for you. Okay, comment down below with any challenge you're having at all, and if I have any advice or any tip, like apart from what I've shared on this video, I am going to leave a comment for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until another one, bye.